Hi, my name is Cameron Carlson with AnimeLocation.tv. I'm here at Animaticon 2021 with Chelsey Cosplay.
Hello, everyone. Great to be here. I'm super excited.
So yeah, going into that, it's been a while since the last time you and I had the chance to talk. It was at Animaticon 2018. How have you been in the last couple years?
I've been pretty good. Honestly, I'm still cosplaying. I'm still making costumes. So I'm still obviously being inspired by a bunch of characters to make more costumes. So here I am. I'm not going anywhere.
Awesome. You have been helping cosplayers. You're steering them in the right direction to do more cosplays. What has been the advice you've been giving the most to those types of cosplayers that are like newer or even sometimes just like they're still beginner level?
Right. So I believe in cosplaying as whoever you want. Don't let anybody tell you who you can or can't cosplay. Don't let them tell you, oh, well, I don't think you could pull that character off, or I think you could pull this guy off instead. Why don't you be him? No, you do what you want to do. Doesn't matter your height, your body type, your gender, the color of your skin. You just do whatever you want.
Alrighty. Now, a big cosplay that we talked about that you talked about back in June on your webpage was doing Homelander. Being Homelander from the Amazon show The Boys. What drew you to him?
Okay, well, first of all, I want to say I do not support his ways. He's a terrible person.
Yes.
He's so bad, and I'm really nervous about doing this one because I've never been anybody this bad before. But honestly, I think he's hilarious in some like aspects.
Yeah.
And I think he's just like such a fun character. He's one of those bad guys that you love to hate.
Yes.
And that's what I like, honestly. I love to hate Krennic. Krennic's a terrible guy.
Yes.
But I will talk him up like he's the best thing since sliced bread. He made the Death Star, by the way, not Tarkin.
Exactly. Yep. So, now you've done a great Loki cosplay within the last couple years. What is it like seeing the show now be on Disney Plus, getting a full Loki show?
Well, first of all, I'm being Loki tomorrow.
Okay.
So I'm really excited to be Loki. But yeah, I absolutely. Who doesn't love Tom Hiddleston?
He's a really great actor.
Everybody loves Tom Hiddleston. And his Loki is amazing, and I am so inspired by his Loki, and I'm so happy to see the show, and I'm honestly loving it so far. Little confusing here and there, but I'm very excited for season 2.
You know that a lot of the people that actually work on the show are from the Cleveland area, actually. That's why Fremont, Ohio is in the one episode towards the end.
Oh my gosh, I had no idea. I didn't know that. I know that they filmed at the Atlanta Convention Center, like where Dragon Con is.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I recognize that place, but I didn't know that.
Yeah. Well, I think somebody on the crew is from Fremont, Ohio. That's why they put that little Easter egg in there. So if you watch Loki and you're from Fremont, there you go. So you're still obviously part of the Star Wars family, as we discussed here. How much fun has it meant to you to still obviously be part of the 501st and give back to the community?
Well, honestly, I'm always grateful to be in the 501st Legion. It's like a big family, and they just... When I was interested in being a member, they just took me under their wing and basically adopted me. And I am so grateful for that, and I'm just honored to be a part of like any troop I can be in. Unfortunately, with the last year, we haven't had any events going on, of course. So I'm really looking forward to diving back into that. But yeah, there's always endless support there. Even with my Star Wars family that's not in the 501st, tons of support there too.
Nice. Now, you have done a fantastic job as Connor from Detroit Become Human. How hard was it to nail the cybernetics and aesthetic of that cosplay? Because like when I look at it, you literally look like Connor, like dead on.
Thank you. That means a lot, honestly. Like that one was so hard for me because there's nothing to hide behind.
No.
Like with this makeup, I put like old age makeup on. With John Marston, I put a beard on.
Yeah.
It's like painting a whole new face over mine. But for Connor, there's not much to hide. So you have to really focus on like the details and study his face to like pull that off. But honestly, like I just went with the palest foundation I could find, which honestly is my natural color. So it worked out really well. And I just try to look as robotic and just like as fake as I possibly can.
Yeah.
And it works out really well that way.
Did you happen to do a couple cosplay with the detective that he's with? Did you ever need to get?
Yes, my friend Unidrone Cosplay She's on Instagram, is an incredible Hank Anderson.
Okay.
She looks exactly like him. I'm not even joking. It's scary how much she looks like him, so definitely check that out.
Yeah, because I just couldn't remember the detective, the human detective. I couldn't remember that.
We need to do that again, honestly, so.
Now, one of your first cosplays, you made the Green Goblin from Spider-Man. What drew you to him as a character? I mean, like, Norman Osborn is a really, actually very complex character. So what drew you to his other persona as the Green Goblin?
I honestly love the back and forth that Norman has. Constantly, it's just like a battle that's constantly going on inside of him. Every time he looks in the mirror, instead of seeing himself, or he'll see himself at first, he eventually morphs into the Green Goblin, which is pretty much consuming him. And honestly, that's how I feel a lot with my anxieties. Okay. And I've just always admired the Green Goblin and Norman Osborn and Harry Osborn, and just that complex relationship that they have. I can really relate to that in my own life. Not to sound crazy at all, but I really do love that character. He's so detailed and well thought out.
I mean, like I said, I like him as well. I mean, he's very...
He looks cool.
Yeah.
He looks amazing. I love the Ramos version. That's my favorite.
Okay. So now, is there any upcoming projects you want fans to know about at this time?
I'm still working on Homelander. That piece of trash, I know. I don't know why I'm doing it, but he's just so fun to hate, you know? So I have to build a whole muscle suit under that. So I've always wanted to build a muscle suit, so now I finally get to. So I'm really excited about that. And I know everybody's been waiting for this one for a long time, and she's happening because I got the headpiece. Ahsoka Tano is being completely revamped. I'm going to go for Rebel Legion approval. Okay. And I have to paint the headpiece, but that's going to be the starting point. So I'm super excited for that one.
I'll be looking forward to it. So hopefully we can see you next year in it.
Yes, absolutely. I'd love to wear it. I'm hoping to get it done this year, like later in the year, obviously. So that's my goal, to get her done this year. So
I saw some of the progress pictures you put up online. So now, is there any way for fans to keep up with you? As I said, I've been able to keep up with you online. And what message would you like to give to all your fans?
Yeah, so I'm on Instagram as Chelsey Cosplay, and I'm also on Facebook, but I think it's Chelsey.cosplay, and that's Chelsey and then cosplay. So yeah, I'm on those social media platforms. You guys can message me anytime if you have any questions. Feel free, don't be shy. I'm a huge dork, and I love answering any questions that you guys may have. And honestly, going back to cosplay whoever you want, you know, just make sure you're the one who's putting all the time, the passion, the money into it. If you want to be a character, just do it, and you'll rock it no matter what.
Thanks again, Chelsey. It's been wonderful talking with you. Thanks again.
Thank you.
Yep.
Thank